What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my April dividend income, where I received 7 paychecks. So as you can see, my portfolio value is currently $57,630. The market is open right now, so that number is going to go up and down. But let's go into my activity feed for my dividends. And on April 1st, I received 3 dividends: $5.86 from ADP, $8.87 from Pepsi, and then $5.52 from Avgo Broadcom, which puts me at $20.25 for the month. So if we look at my stocks, ADP, I have just under $1,900 for 7.84 shares at an average price of $191.38. So I am up quite a bit on this stock because the current price is $241.77. They do have a lower dividend yield at 2.2%. However, their most recent dividend increase was 20%. So I love that high dividend growth rate. Next up, we have Broadcom, which is just over $1,900. I have 1.45 shares, average price of $816.51, current price of $1,300. And I am up quite a bit on this stock. They also have a low dividend yield of 1.44%. However, when I bought this stock, the dividend yield was around 3.8 to 4%, and they increased their dividend around 14% the last time. So it's another one of those high dividend growth stocks. And then last up in this set is Pepsi. I've just under $1,400 for 8.14 shares at an average share price of $146.30. So I am up a little bit because the price is currently $170.06. And they do have a decent dividend yield, 2.97%. And they also increase their dividend about 7% every year. So that's great. Next up on April 5th, I received $8.95 from Merck, which puts me at $29.02 for the month. So if we go to Merck, I have $1,458 in the stock for 11.61 shares, average price of $73.69. And the current price is $125.43. So I am up quite a bit. And they do have a lower dividend yield, 2.41%. This is also one of those stocks with a high dividend growth rate around that 8% range. And then next up on April 15th, I received 2 dividends from O Realty and FRT. So I had just put $800 into O Realty. However, I didn't receive the extra dividends this month. I received them in May. So for now, I only received $20.04 from Realty Income this month, and then $15.06 from FRT. And if we go to FRT, I have just under $2,000, 19.75 shares, average price of $86.08, and the current price is $99.68. So I am up. They do have a higher dividend yield of 4.4%. However, they also have a lower dividend growth rate. But at one point in time, FRT was my top performing stock. So this has just been a stock that I've owned for a long time that has been solid and consistent, and that is what I like to see. So next up, we have Realty Income, just under 5K in this stock. I have 94.61 shares, average price of $55.38. So I am down a little bit because the current price is $52.49, but they do have a high dividend yield at 5.93%. However, with the recent interest rate increases the past couple years, they haven't been increasing their dividend as much, but they're still one of the most stable REITs that I own, and they pay monthly and they do increase their dividend. So that's why I continue to hold them. And then last up, on April 30th, I received $23.07 from Mo Altria Group, and that put my dividend income at $87.37 for the month. Let's look at Altria Group. I have just under $1,100 for 23.54 shares, average price of $42.17, Current price $45.63. So I'm only up a little bit. They do have a really high dividend yield, 8.54%, but they also increase their dividend at a decent rate of around 4% every year. And this is another, solid consumer staple stock that I like to own. And next up, I just want to go into my dividend income. As you can see, for April 2024, I made that $87.37. This was the first month of the quarter. And as you can see, for May, I've only earned $84.19. So this second quarter, my dividend income has gone down a lot because as you can see, when you compare April to January, January was $144.78. So it dropped significantly. Even from February to May, it dropped quite a bit. But this is just all part of me cleaning up my portfolio, trying to get into better dividend stocks with higher dividend growth rates versus the stocks that I owned before. They had low dividend growth rates, even though quite a few of them were, good solid stocks like Clorox, Colgate, and so on. I just decided the direction I want to go into is higher dividend growth. And so that is why we're going to see my dividend income drop over the next few months and a few quarters until it stabilizes. But once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.